because I didn't even get the second core. God, what's going wrong now? I think I need to play something else.
Proper
This is
story
not
is
my day.
supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple
Wait a
with this
second.
one.
I'm gonna do something. The fuck? Thank you. Okay.
Now
Let's try
here's a
again.
kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well,
This
it's
is so
a
much faster
touching
all of a sudden.
reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity, that a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Sometimes you just need a drink. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
I think I just can't play full screen.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes.
I think that's what it was.
Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking day.
I mean, look at
Then
this
Kid
time
finds his
compared to
trusty
the old one.
shield.
Old one. The one I
The
just had.
security takes him for a petty thief.
This is so much faster already.
Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags start turning up for last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Look at this. 148 instead of 2
He
minutes.
gets a good look at things on
What
his
the
way
fuck?
down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
Okay, that's my fault.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
What? Okay, that's never happened to me.
Right back at you, he finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job. Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins. An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now. Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Oh my god.
He finds the core to the wharf district.
Still okay,
Down
still
he
okay, it's still
goes.
okay.
Down toward the Bastion. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another.
I just
Just
can't
like
fuck
that,
up the rest.
the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Cool. That's a PB. That's a gold split.
Now
See,
it
like that.
lands at the intersection between
I don't know
bad
why.
and
It seems
wrong.
like this game saves time when it's in a smaller resolution or
Ought to be a
something.
core down one
I'm
of
really
these
not
twisted
sure. I
streets.
doubt it,
But
but
which one? And there it is.
I mean, this can't be a
But it's locked
coincidence,
down tight in an
in my
alloy
opinion.
cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his
Would you
fellas
please
in
not
check.
go
Almost
up
like
there?
he's showboating for the crowd.
Thank you. Wow.
And now there's a new marshal
Guy
in
sucks.
town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The cores, they remember. That's
If
why
only
this place
this
is
wouldn't
coming
take so
together.
long.
That's why things are gonna be alright. Kid ponders what to build.
Whoa.
We track down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
I nearly fell off. I don't even know how I stood there and
The dead
I don't know.
welcome him with
That was
open
weird.
arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. It was someone like him. It's a snag or two trying to get to him.
Oh god.
He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. The Thunder brothers
Falling off screen is
didn't make
even
it.
worse.
Nordy the bird boy didn't make it. But him, he survived. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now. Would we? What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue.
But it's okay,
But he
I've only
says this.
fallen once this run so far. And this is already half of the run almost.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Celandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other. For the first time. Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Minus 8 seconds, what the fuck? That's the power of not falling.
There's only one way into Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. The calamity
too
is
fast.
mercy for normal
Why does
folks.
it... What the fuck? Come on, game.
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while, but the fort ain't theirs by right. Security's plain gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds.
Oh god, sometimes I fall, sometimes I
And now
don't.
ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinder Brick Fort.
This is not gonna be a gold split. Definitely not.
Kid shows up just as Zolf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
What?
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Still a green split. Wow.
Ankle gators used
So
to
that's
roam
pretty
the
much 2
wilds,
faults
and they
that I
nested at
lost.
Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. One bad step in
Oh my
that
god,
tall
first try.
grass and it's Queen Anne's lunch. Wanna know how to
Oh,
find
first
an ankle
roll.
gator lair? You use
First
a kid
roll
as
through
bait.
that. That was so nice. I gotta save time on
Now
this.
she's coming
Like, this
for
is
him.
super
She's
good
got
right now.
nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain
So unless I
view.
miss a cycle, which I just did.
She's starting to get annoyed. After all
Everything
that,
should be
Kid
fine.
lets the ankle gator go.
Ha. So I did lose
Hope
a
Queen
cycle.
Anne
Let's
don't
see if I
mind us
still can save.
borrowing
If
from
I
the
can still
treasury.
save time. I'm not sure.
All that trouble for
Maybe
a
I
single
can.
shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Maybe I can with good
It
menuing.
ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances. The Bastion ain't gonna build
Wow,
itself.
gold split. Nice. That's how it's supposed to be. Now I
Not
need a good
everything
Comfort
blew up
Cauldron
in the
and a good
calamity.
Burst Quarry for sub 16.
Why,
It's definitely
Colford
possible this
Cauldron
run.
here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with
It's
ash
already
and
pretty
the
bad.
lakes with molten rock. As
It's
for
okay.
us, we learned an awful lot from Colford Cauldron. Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here, but we discovered other things we're better off not knowing.
Oh my god. One fall is okay. Pretty much
All
everybody
sorts of
falls
awful
at
things
least
crawling
once in
underfoot.
Comfort Cauldron.
Places inhospitable.
Even the World
as they
Record
come.
fell in
After
Comfort
all,
Cauldron, I
when
think.
we look down inside Colford Cauldron,
That's
we
nothing
saw
to
in
be ashamed
there
about.
the heart of the world.
I think
The
I just got
heart
one
now
call.
laid bare by the calamity. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Bog. And where there's one stink eye, there's always more. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. The cauldron's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
Oh my
but all
god.
the He comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. The
Please
shard works like
disappear.
a charm.
Yes!
You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
Oh my god, I got both. This is going so
The
well.
monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though. The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection. High time we built something new.
Not... okay, I did lose a bit of time. It's okay though.
Imagine
It's
everything
definitely
you
okay.
need to build a city like Zealandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Burstone Quarry. We bought the whole place from Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives. Rattletails. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things. They're recording everything.
Oh god,
all
I
the
hate this
time,
level so
taking
much.
it all in.
This level is making me
Keeping
quit the game, to be
quarry free
honest.
from pests turned out to be a problem.
Like, if I had one
Now,
reason
why
to
would the Ura
actually give
sell
up
off
speedrunning this
such a
game, it would be this
fascinating
level.
place? Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
This level is
all
stupid.
polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores. Remember how I said Rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry? That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin.
What?
Sir
Come
Lucky.
on.
Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Burstone Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone. Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. "Are you alright?" it says. We talk for a spell. Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred. "If that's the way it is," he says, "then I won't stop you, because my countrymen will."
Oh my god.
Say what you will about Zulf, but he's a man of his word.
This is going to be a least PB.
His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though.
Please, thank you.
The Hura think they got him. They're wrong. No way out of this. Not without a fight. Zulf showed them the way here, and here they came.
The menu was okay. This is not sub 16.
The shards can put this disease
Nah, it's
in
not
remission,
sub 16.
but there's only one cure.
Maybe like
We need to
1610.
finish what we started.
1615.
The Bastion.
Maybe
It's
even
finally
1620 like
finished.
Life Split says.
Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion.
Every second split is
I
a gold
ain't one
split.
for long
Wow.
goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions. Hey, kid. It's finished.
16, 16, 16, 17.
Now, sit tight. It'll be
I'll
over
say
soon.
16, 17. I'll be fair.
No
Damn.
matter what happens next, you're
I'm done with this
good.
game. I improved
I
my PB.
suppose all that's
I can't
left
ask for more.
is to try and remember this moment.
Ah.
The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time. Before any